Hello, my name is Shallow. Welcome back to Space Cats. We're continuing into this flesh ship. Emphasis on the flesh. Things are getting gross. For a real colorful cast of demons, they are not holding back. They're I mean, it's bright teal. How is it this nasty? Space Cats' whole aesthetic is real interesting. I wasn't expecting at all for it to, for it to get into this much body horror stuff. Like, this is, this is full on like Genocyber Part 3 shit right here. Hello. Oh. More of these, that was dumb. Let's let him get a little further away. Actually, maybe I'll just use a gun that doesn't do splash damage. Can I not? I don't think I can shoot through this one. Okay. So that was definitely a mistake in the last map then, where I was able to shoot them through the windows. Because this is the same setup, but this time I definitely cannot shoot through the window. All right. That makes more sense. Because that means then the last map was a tutorial of sorts for areas like this. Yeah, you're gonna have me go all the way around the perimeter here, dodging this archvile until I can finally get to him. This is cool. Kind of a, it just caught me. I don't know if Plutonia has anything exactly like this, but it does some fun archvile stuff. Stick it on that long list of Plutonia-inspired maps that actually aren't anything like Plutonia, I guess. It's a proud tradition in Doom mapping at this point. All right, nothing down here. Oh, out of my way, please, sir. Thank you. Okay, we're safe from the archvile here. Can he still get me through this gap? I don't think he can. I think the vines are blocking him. Cool. Cool. That's very rare. Usually enemies have no trouble hitting you through mid-textures, but you have trouble seeing them. This is almost the opposite. He can't... I might as well not exist as far as he's concerned, but I can see him just fine. That sort of setup doesn't ever really happen. Oh! He can get me here, though. Is it... Yep. Yep, he can't get me here, but he can get me down here. All right. A big, complicated map like this with a lot of line depth. Ooh! Line depths all over the place. Those are easy mistakes to make. Because you just lose track of which lines you've set up and which ones you haven't yet. Sometimes when you split up a segment into multiple segments, depending on how you do it, it maintains the definitions you've already put down on one segment for both of them. Sometimes it doesn't. And you have to remember to go in and duplicate the work you've done already. Very easy to lose track of that kind of stuff when you're making maps this complex, so I'm not holding it against you. There are IWAD maps that make far bigger mistakes. Don't worry about it. Oop. I feel like I've gone on 8 or 9 tangents already. Uh-oh, that's all the chain gun ammo. That's not good. With Space Cats' whole aesthetic, with its menu and its music, its character select, I really wasn't expecting the maps to end up going in the direction they've gone. Flesh ship, that's a... Not a theme I was expecting. It is kind of interesting that, I guess it's kind of what the new Doom games have done. That is a horror setting for everybody who is not the protagonist. Oh, no. Ooh, is that the Archvile from that central room? Has he been teleported in here? Maybe. The way this has been presented, I feel like, okay, I don't know what that teleport was. I feel like this is a horrific experience for the people who are on board this spaceship. Far beyond anything that humans are implied to have endured in the original Doom iWads. But for Amy, I imagine this is no big deal. This is just another day of kicking ass to her. Shit, I think the implication was that she boarded this ship expecting to kill all the humans on board, so... If anything, maybe the humans were spared cat murder. Thanks, demons. You ever think about, like, what your cat would do to you if it was physically capable? Like, if your cat was bigger. Like, have you ever seen big cat rescue videos where the tigers and the leopards and the pumas and stuff are just... They act like house cats, man. They're not that different. They're just big enough that when they act that way, they can fucking kill you if they want to. Which means the opposite is totally true as well. If my cats were bigger, they would kill me. It's not like they want to kill me. I think they would do it as a consequence of just the shit they normally do on a day-to-day basis anyway. They're just like that. Archviles. Whoop. I probably can't shoot them either, right? That's the whole gimmick of this map. It's Archviles behind glass. Oh no! Don't get cornered. Oh! There we go. You know what? There, let's clear some space. All right. Ooh! If you're wondering why I was running around not shooting, part of it is that I'm dumb. Part of it is exactly what happened, is I ended up shooting something much closer to me than I anticipated, and then a barrel went off in my face. So, you know, me being careful resulted in making exactly the mistake I was trying to avoid. Classic. How do I get that, soul sphere? How do I get that? Hey! Hey, give me that soul sphere. Let me have it. Please. Please, I beg of you. Do I need to grab the key first? Got the key. Which means these will open now. This is gross. It's nice of the demons to leave the hazard stripes on the stairs unobstructed. You know, you gotta have workplace safety on the flesh ship. I mean, just ask these guys. They know. You think some of these guys hanging up were like, wait, don't obstruct the steps. I trip on those all the time. Where are these guys coming from? What's this? Somewhere over here? Yeah, here we go. I do have a full rage meter ready. I'm gonna use it earlier in this map. I feel like I'm saving it up. I'm doing that classic video game thing where you hoard all the resources and end up finishing the game without having used them. It's not 3 imps in this room. This is a bigger room with a bigger fight. Oh, there's my red key. Hello. Let's do it. Oop. Oh, the auto switch gets me every time with these things. I don't know what causes it. Sometimes when I pick up ammo while I'm berserking, it just auto switches. Whoops. All right, we're down here now. Not where I want to be. There we go. No, I don't want rage to end. I'm not done yet. Ah, I wasn't done raging. All right. Well, you guys get the explosives then. Congratulations, you get to be different. Isn't that good for you? And you're dead all the same anyway, so... Look at what that did for you. The scrolling meat is great. Scrolling textures in Doom maps, I'm not usually a big fan of them. I'm sure that was a Carmack thing. Technologically, I guess it's cool. You didn't have animated textures in Wolfenstein or anything, so being able to scroll textures is neat. I just don't think there's very many cases where it looks good or is useful. But I will always make an exception for scrolling meat walls. I think those always look great. And of course, yeah, that's probably just a matter of I'm not very good at making maps. Someone better at mapping than me is gonna be like, no, I use scrolling textures all the time and my maps look great. I'm sure they do. I'm not saying you're wrong. I can only speak for my own mapping abilities. Man, the specters. The specters are really unnecessary in here. They are hard to see, which is an issue I always have when placing specters, is I don't place them in places where a pinky wouldn't just do the same job. But that's kind of the thing I feel here, like, a pinky I think would do the same job. There's so many mid-textures obstructing everything that I don't think a specter is any less visible than a pinky would be. Hello? Goodbye. Ooh, look at this. Huh. Look at this neat little strip of meat they've laid down here. This looks like the demons aren't, you know, warping the meat out of the metal or like coating the metal in meat. It looks like they're recarpeting. Like they've they've pulled up the tiles and now they're laying down fresh meat strips. How do I get up there? Oh, hello. Oh, hello. See ya. Ouch, ouch. Oh! It's an ambush. Got him. Don't need that. I already have that. That is... Yeah, that is a sword and a staff, which are 2 melee weapons the other classes use, but Amy gets claws. So the weapon pickups are generic sprites. Cool. I did wonder that earlier. Did that view change at all? Is that a GZ Doom camera? It's tiling. Oh, that's why it looks weird. It's tiling weird on the edges. This might not be a camera. I think this is just a high-resolution texture. All right. Strange choice there. There's also a lot of just sort of tech hallways around here, so I don't... Like, that doesn't give me a great idea about what that button just did, because everything here kind of looks like that. Ooh, there is a yellow key up there. So we're now on the hunt for a yellow key and a red key. Both of which have been hinted at. Alright, stuff over there. Scrolling meat. This way? Yeah, I don't think I've been in here. I really like the blue and gray and yellow. That just screams classic Doom UAC aesthetics to me. I don't know why. IWAD tech bases are a lot of Startan, so I don't know, the blue and gray and yellow, it's gotta be a thing that user maps did more often than the IWADs, I think. There's that red key. How do I get it? Oh, I killed like one demon with that shot. Alright. Oh, here we go. Raised up this bridge. That's what that button did. Like, I guess this door is what that camera was meant to be pointing at. I guess you can kind of see this thing. That decoration, but it's not terribly noticeable on that little texture. If you want to keep it a little fake camera, just a texture, then maybe dressing this doorway up in a more elaborate way that shows up better on that texture would help. Or make it a Jeezy Doom camera. And then you can just show a live video feed of that bridge raising. Or shit, don't point it at the door at all. Point it like here, you know? And then you can see the bridge go up. Because the doorway is not that distinct. What's distinct about this area is the bridge. I don't know. I always feel weird when I give feedback on maps, because 11 times out of 10, if I'm playing a map, it's better than anything I could make anyway. I won't pretend to know better than you, but all I can do is tell you how I feel playing it. And you can choose if you consider that to be valuable information or not. I won't be upset if you decide it isn't. God, the explosions are so good. I think I said this already. I don't usually like playing with gore mods. I don't feel they are necessary for me to enjoy demon slaughter. And in fact, I think if I played with them all the time, I'd get desensitized to it. Not in a satanic panic sort of way. I don't think I would go on a rampage. I just think I wouldn't find it as cool anymore on the rare occasions where I do play with a gore mod. I think I only enjoy it as much as I do right now because I usually don't. You know what I mean? I think you know what I mean. Not in here. Yellow. There's the yellow. Long hallways, slow-moving enemies, and a railgun. Now that's something we all can enjoy, I think. What is behind door number 2? There we go. Did that crate do any damage? I don't think it did. freeze. Chill out. Cool party. What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age. I don't care if Batman and Robin didn't do well. I don't care if Cracked.com had a bunch of lists where they made it their worst superhero movie. I don't care if nobody agrees with me. Batman and Robin is fun. I like that movie. Yeah, Batman Begins is the okay. I don't want to hear it. Batfleck deserved his own movie. I'm not talking about that right now. I'm talking about latex nipples on the bat suit, all right? But it isn't realistic. It's Batman. Shut up. Yeah, yourself. Ooh. Has that texture always had a spooky face in it? Huh. That's an OTEX screen for sure. I just don't know if I've ever noticed the spooky face in it before. Looks like Alan Wake in Control. Or Jesus, maybe. I don't think it's Jesus. It might be Jesus. Cat! Hey, buddy. You're not in a secret at all. Not really. You're just sort of hanging out with Alan Wake. Ooh. All right. I'm full up on ammo for that, but that's nice anyway. Do I have a red key? I don't have a red key. I don't think that should be opening yet. Let's see if I can push this button. No, the button requires a red key. All right, so the red trim is just letting me know this is where the button is. Fine. It's a weird use of that texture, but it's not a problem. Ooh, now all the unopened doors open up. All right. I should have known that was coming. That was not exactly hidden. That was signposted pretty well. I just wasn't paying attention. Anybody behind me still? I don't think so. Oh, mowing down zombies with the chain gun. It's one of those simple pleasures I will never get tired of. But you have made it just slightly more enjoyable by giving me a laser chain gun. And for that, you have my thanks. So there's a door here. Here? Here? No? Do these all open now? Alright, they all open. Cool. I thought there was one still that got left behind, but I don't think so. More health. Ah, red key. Good. Somebody teleported. Who teleported? Out there? I don't think so. This would be a really good time for an archvile in this hallway that I just littered with corpses. Ooh! Thanks for coming to the chain gun party. I brought my own chain gun. Yeah, check it out. You like that shit? Oh, they are all kind of stuck in here. Chain gunners are too thick. They're all blocking the doorway. Gross. Why do some of them die louder than others? Boop. Gross. Got that mustard blood all over my fingers now from pushing that button. What's this? Huh? Ominous. Back out here. Okay. All right. So I can open the door through here, but I can't. Can I? Ooh, there's the exit switch. Is it a shoot switch? No, I didn't think so. Somehow I've got to lower those red lights. Is there a control panel here? There is. Yeah, I thought so. Oh! 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 Ah, yourself! I gotta play more serious, Sam. Oh! Oh, don't get cornered, don't get cornered. All right. Just like the only Devil May Cry game I played is the weird reboot that nobody likes, and I enjoyed it. I don't have a Batman and Robin stance on the Devil May Cry reboot. I enjoyed it probably because it's the only one I've played. If you didn't like it, I have read the criticisms, and I don't think you're wrong. It sounds pretty egregious what they did to that game. Sorry, DMC fans. In a similar way, the only Serious Sam game I've played is 3. Which, if I'm remembering right, was originally developed as a Doom game. That's why that game has like a Mancubus and a spider demon in it. What the fuck? You can't do that! Oh no. Telefragged by a suicide bomber. God damn it. This is a bit of a tricky fight, because you want to kind of kite enemies so they don't all get around you. You want them all in the same direction. But as you kill them, more stuff teleports in. Kind of tricky. Maybe we'll just go whole hog with that guy. I think I'm being a little too precious about the ammo. For the shipbreaker in particular. Shipwrecker, I keep calling it the shipbreaker. It does not break ships, it wrecks them. I think stuff has stopped teleporting in. Looks like it. Now if I could get everything gathered up in one area, I could make quick work of them. These cacos, man. Fighting cacos with explosives is never fun. They just end up all over the place. Has that door opened? No. I think I really do need to kill all this stuff before that door opens. It's not a timer or anything, it must be scripted. How ironic that these demons killed everybody on the ship. Splattered their guts all over the walls. And here come the cat girls to pay back the favor. Now we get demon guts splattered all over the ship. Just guts on guts. Oh, there's all the shells gone. There. Cool, and the lights turn on. Oh, I like that a lot. That's pretty cool. And everything opens up again. Nice. I found the cat in this level, right? I did, yeah. Does everything look pretty thoroughly explored? I'm missing one secret. But I kind of think I found him. Oh, I kind of think I see it. Hang on. Let me see if I can get it. Alright, it's not a secret. It's just that button. There's that one room here that doesn't have a little alcove in it. Thought maybe that'd be the secret. At least I found a bunch of ammo and some enemy stragglers. I'm missing a secret. I'm starting to wonder if maybe there are more than one cat per level. I was going on the assumption that there's one per level, but there might be more. I haven't found any more secrets that are quite as big and elaborate as that one cloning lab. And that was the one cat secret in that map, so maybe it's just the only secret like that, but ever since I found it, I've been expecting more big secrets, and so far I haven't found them. So it's got me thinking I might be missing out on stuff, which is not what I want to be doing. We going up? We've been going down into the bowels of the ship. It'd be nice to go up for a bit. There we go. If you can find that last secret, let me know, because I ran around that map looking for it, and I do not know where it is. No idea.